Please stop this. Cell phones are completely destroying the movie-going experience, and I believe there's an entire epidemic of cell phone users that are just going crazy in theaters, not caring. I made a whole video going at annoying moviegoers, but I wanted to tackle a specific problem because I do believe certain people, due to social media like TikTok and streaming services, it has forced into them ADHD. It has caused their brains to have an inability to comport with storytelling that takes place over the course of 1.5 to 2 to 3 hours in the form of a movie. It's fucked with their ability to be retained by the information they're seeing to the point where they need stimulus at all times, or they're just fucking dumbasses who have no respect for anyone around them. It's one of those two. When people watch streaming shows, first of all, a lot of content like Netflix, it's made for the phone now. And streaming allows people, especially if they're watching on TV, to go on their phone while certain stuff is out there, while ads are playing, for example, right? People are all too used to the idea of going on their phones when watching cinema now. And it's gotten to the point where I'm starting to observe it more and more and more. There are two types of these people. Ones that use their phone flash. I want to break their faces the most. And ones that will just casually go on their phone every 5 minutes to check an update, to send a message, to just look at their fucking phone screen because they've gotten to the habit, their brain has gotten to the habit of feeling their thighs, the groin area, to see if there's a notification or some shit, and just looking at the screen like, oh yeah, oh, no notification on my screen? Okay, let me just go to Safari or Google or TikTok. Ooh, I accidentally played a TikTok video with a dumb chick dancing, and the sound played and annoyed the person next to me. I will punch and knock you the fuck out. How about that? And there's not a damn thing. You're not beating a coke addict in a fight in a movie theater, which is my fucking domain. I own the dark. No matter how much you flash that light, I own it. I own it. But let's talk about it more specifically, okay? We have people who come late to movie theaters, and because they come late to movie theaters, they're trying to find their seat. The theater screen light is not enough, so they take out their phone, they put on their flashlight. Where is it? Oh, is it here? Oh, excuse me. Can I just move here? Okay. Oh, you might be in my seat because I'm lying to you about actually buying that seat when I didn't actually, and I just wanted to sneak into a movie. You have those people as well, but a lot of people just come in and shine their lights everywhere, shine it in your face, and shine it so hard that half the theater is emitted in light for 2 seconds and distracts you from the experience. And not only distracts you, it distracts your friends that you really wanted to see this movie, and it distracts the audience around you who should be intentfully watching what's happening on screen. That's one type of people. Then you have the type of people that randomly try to snap what's happening on screen, like put it as a Snapchat story, an Instagram story, and they accidentally put it on their flash. Or you can just see the light in the corner of your eye, in your peripheral. Yeah, those type of fuckers too. Oh, because human beings for some reason now can't, maybe I'm old, I am getting old, but human beings can't go through life without having to story it so their followers can know what they're doing. Oh, I'm watching this movie that's trending. Oh, I'm watching this movie, and I hope you care about it so I can story it. Fuck off. How about enjoying the moment? Do I sound like a grandpa saying this? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just not addicted to the phone and the validation of, ooh, let me post a story. You know, I have an Instagram account too, right? Do you see what if you are following my Insta? I story stuff, but I never story where I am or look at what movie I'm watching. Blah blah blah. I'll post a YouTube community post if I'm watching something that people want me to watch, but I'm not doing it in the movie theater. What's wrong with you? And then we have people going on their phones during like key scenes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And this is a big issue because one of my friends does this. In fact, a lot of them do, to be fair. But one of them, I feel like this dude has become an ADHD person. He doesn't have ADHD, to be clear. But because of TikTok and Twitter and all the shit where you're just going through doom scrolling and then picking up your phone every 2 seconds, he's just gotten the habit of doing it. I don't even blame him. He's not doing it malevolently, but it's psyoped his brain. One of my friends, and I was watching Begonia a couple days ago with Emma Stone, really fun movie, but this dude goes on his phone every 5 minutes. He's probably watching this video too. He knows about the channel, unfortunately. Sorry to say, bro, you have a problem. You have a real problem. And unless it's an emergency or some situation's going down, in which case just fucking leave the theater and deal with it, we'll stay in the movie theater. We'll stay. Don't worry. I'm watching my shit. Go and get that shit done if it's an emergency. Stop going on your phone. I know why they're going on their phones. It's because either they're not interested in what's happening on screen, and I could tell. You know, you can tell when a friend of yours is just not interested in what's happening on screen, and then they're looking everywhere and all this stuff, looking at their watch and all this. Especially if it's a movie that you recommended or wanted to watch with them. That's really cringe. It's just really uncomfortable. I've been in situations where I'm at my house and I'm seeing people just not into the film I want to see or that I like. But in the house it's different. In the movie theater, right, they go on their phones instead, and that's where it gets fucking annoying. They're going on their fantasy football league or their social media or their messenger app and all this stuff, and I'm just like, bro, I know I probably don't have as much of a life socially as you, my friend, but this needs to stop. There's a time and place for everything. This needs to end. Like, imagine being in a movie theater and then maximize what I just said ×5 and bring it to all the other moviegoers. Like, a lot of them start going on their phones during your favorite scenes. And then when they're on their phones during their favorite scenes, some of them have to leave because they didn't take a piss and shit before the movie theater like a smart person when they really needed to go. So midway during a really important scene, they leave and take a piss and go to the washroom for 10 minutes and they come back. And that's after a cycle of going on their screen, on their phone, blah, blah, blah. And then they come out of the movie theater after the movie's done saying, oh, I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it. That was kind of mid. When they literally missed like 40% of the film. That's when shit gets really annoying. And then you have those chatty Cathys. The people who talk to each other like they're in a living room right next to each other. That kind of volume. Or they laugh at things that shouldn't be laughed at on the screen, which makes you think, okay, it's not a so bad, it's so good moment. It's not a, oh, this is a comedy. No, they're laughing because of a conversation they're having with their friends, most likely. And it's propagated by them being on their phones. Same thing with people who go back and forth on their seat, their recliners. Ooh, it sounds like farting at times too. I've noticed that with some recliner seats. They go back and forth, and they go back so they can go on their phones like this. Fuck off. Please, fuck off. Leaning back on chairs, using recliners like an idiot, like a schizophrenic, talking to people. All this incentivizes more use of the smartphone, and then vice versa. It's like a cycle. It never fucking ends. So the flashers, the dopamine hit excessive phone users, the chatty Cathys, they are all a problem. And it needs to stop. It's becoming an epidemic. It's gotten worse. Listen, annoying moviegoers have always been a thing, but it's getting worse and worse now. I'm noticing it more and more and more. Among people I love, among people, my own friends, my own people. It's happening. Please stop. I know it's hard. Social media psyoped a lot of you into not being able to watch something without having some kind of stimulus. Like, the movie's not enough. And by the way, it can be the most entertaining movie ever. They do it through, I've seen this through action scenes, through comedy scenes, through dialogue scenes. It doesn't matter. When an action scene hits, for some reason, that indicates to a person, okay, I need to take a break quickly and go on my phone before I get into the thick of it. Or when two people are just sitting down having a conversation and it gets a bit emotional, people go on their phones. Like, bro, cinema's dead. Cinema's dead. Theater's dead. It needs to stop. I don't really make videos like this. I think my audience wants me to make more of them because a lot of commentary to be had about types of people who watch movies, just like there's a lot of commentary to be had about the type of people who make movies and Hollywood itself. They're two sides of an annoyingly grotesque and pathetic spectrum. And it's really causing me to have homicidal thoughts. I have a theory, a working theory, that some people are actually doing shit on purpose. I wouldn't be surprised if people are literally doing shit and then low-key filming people to see their reaction so they can post a clip on TikTok. And guess what? All this comes from a specific generation of degenerates. Not all of it. I shouldn't say that because there's people of all different ages who can be annoying moviegoers. Don't get me wrong. It's proven in history. But I'm noticing it more and more from a specific generation now, mostly. And I made a whole video touching on what types of people actually do this and what I think is actually happening. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but it just is what it is. And I made a whole video on it. You can watch it over here. Bye.